Well, hello to the stream. Just as a heads up, I am actively in a Discord chat, so if you hear somebody talking through a slight muffled voice in my mic, uh, my apologies. I've tried to cut whatever audio I can, and also if you hear me responding to somebody, that's why.
Self-conscious.
Nobody can hear you.
Okay.
I've attempted to. I've attempted to take steps because I'm one of those people that's just like, if people haven't consented, I'm not going to sit there and broadcast them. Besides, we're just chilling. Just vegging. Okay, I've got my daily challenges out of the way. You cruising around in FF?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You're an expert.
I needed to get my raid done and I didn't.
Last week's raid.
Yeah. Try to see if I could go for another tank piece. Okay, let's see here. I am level 39. We're about to crack 40. Yeah, because I probably shouldn't... I shouldn't need that much mithril to get to 40. Let me just make sure I pop open my analytics panel to make sure that I'm not missing anything in chat, because sometimes OBS feels like it doesn't want to play. In fact, yesterday I had YouTube kick my stream offline, and yet, as far as OBS was concerned, I was still live.
Why did YouTube do that?
Well, like I must have, like had like a blip in my internet connection or something like that. It was probably something just subtle. And it was a big enough blip to where, because YouTube, this is my one complaint about YouTube, and yes, Google, if you're listening, this is directed at you. You guys need to come up with some, like, I don't care what, but you guys need to sort your freaking channel system out. Like, I should be able to drop internet connection and be able to recover and not have it be just a complete and utter catastrophic crapshoot. Or have to have people now attend a second stream and get a second set of notifications. Because it's stupid stuff like that that is the reason why YouTube is not capable of really competing with Twitch in the streaming space. is because they're constantly, like, you have to constantly be worried about, you know, if my internet connection drops and my, because the problem with YouTube is the second your internet connection drops is it cuts the stream off, it ends that stream, and then even if you, like, magically reconnect, most of the time it starts a new stream.
Okay, instead of picking up where it left off.
Exactly. Which is eternally frustrating. Whereas, like, with Twitch, if I lose connection, and as long as I, well, no, period, if I reconnect, because I am streaming to a particular channel code, like a stream key, it will just stream to that. Sure, yes, if I lose connection, the VOD may be split, but because there's only one, like, video player for the channel, I don't have to worry about the fact that, oh, now my viewers who are watching have no clue what's going on. Like, they just see that my stream is ended. They don't know that I've you know, taken steps to reconnect or anything like that. They just think the stream's over. And Twitch, the nice thing is that if you do disconnect within a certain period of time, if you reconnect, they will recover the situation and it will not send out any additional notifications or anything like that. It'll just continue on as if, you know. It kind of soft acknowledges that, yes, stuff just hit the fan. Doesn't matter. We're going to recover and fix it. Train mining up really bad.
I'm not liking what they did to the warrior.
Oh, did they nerf it?
No. The overpower goes around you instead of in front of you, and it does not have a very good range.
See, I actually really appreciate that. Because one of my...
I'm so used to getting to a certain point and then hitting my overpower to get people in front of me, and I'm not even anywhere near them, and I don't hit them.
Yeah. I just, one of my biggest frustrations is that I would have, like, a guy get just behind the cone, behind me. And now I don't have ag on him because my overpower is on cooldown. He's behind me. I have to independently select him and target him. And it's just a mess. And I
That's
don't...
what Mithril Tempest is for. But I understand. It's just, I'm just not used to it. I'm used to positioning the warrior to get, you know.
Yeah.
All of them.
I get it. And it makes sense. The criticism is entirely fair. Here, I am going to put a new text box here. Let's see here. Trying to set up a little notification panel that basically says that I'm in a Discord call and people might encounter a one-sided conversation.
Trying to set up what?
A little thing that basically says, hey, I'm in a Discord call, you might hear a one-sided conversation.
Oh, alright. Well, I'll give my consent to record if you make it easier.
Well, no, like, I will readily say, you are potentially being, picked up very muffled on my mic, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay. Just saying, I don't mind.
Because you know how, like, whenever I'm watching videos, it picks...
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, I could probably noise gate it. Let's see here. Gate. Try talking? Okay, actually, the noise gate might totally work out. Let's see if it hides my chair. Hey, it hides my chair. Sweet. Cool. Don't have to clean you up. Don't have to worry about any of it. Ha! Yeah, which I now have a tiny little thing where the black box is that covers my chat box that just says, in a Discord call, you might hear a one-sided conversation. Just a little notification to be like, I'm not crazy, I swear. Probably. Probably nuts, let's be real. But not that kind of crazy. So I told Core that I had died in hardcore. He's like, so are you starting over? And I'm like, dude, I'm broke. I can't afford another membership. Yeah, because I can't just flat out reset the account. Like, I can't just delete the character. So I would have to cut off the subscription on this character, start another one, pay for that subscription. It's just... Hey, Jagex, give us multiple characters. Won't do it. You have no incentive to. But I'm screaming into the void regardless. It's really not in their best interest to... So, because they make money by people having multiple... Fragile earth don't hold crap. There we go. That should supply me with. Match it. Yeah, I mean, see, let's swap to the artisan workshop. Yep, smithing away. I'm just kind of bouncing. We're about to hit adamant, or, addy, so I just want to push the smithing up to that point. Swap over. Figured I'd make myself a myth set, because that's probably what I'm going to end up wearing for at least a little. 'Cause once I'm able to do Addy, I'll just be making burial armor sets. I don't know how many bars, because the site gave me a rough estimation as how much it would take me. 30 to 40, and I don't technically need all of it. Okay, so it's saying I'd need 200 bars. But I was also already 32 before I started this process. And I've got a little bit of bonus XP. How I got bonus XP is, news to me, but... Just trying to see how much of my coal I can save for the Addy stuff, because I think Addy's secondary ingredient is coal, but I could be wrong. Let's see here. How many Addy bars, and what are they made of? Oh, luminite. Okay, so I can just purge all the coal I have. That's fine. Life easy. Just as a heads up, Yurth, I do have in-game chat going, so I'm able to see if you message in game, if that makes it easier for you. I should just set up a friend channel stream to make it easy. But I also, at the same time, don't want people to feel like they have to join a friend channel just. Especially if people are doing like Menifos soul lobby stuff. Another 200 XP in this. 34. Let's set the level target to 40. Okay, so 15,000 XP is what we need left. But looking here, if I look at a plate body, am I getting 600, 602? So that would be, you're getting a total of 2.4k per, and it's costing you it's in total 15, 20. So 20 bars in total. What's that symbol? Exchange gold value. Dying. Saying lies. This is showing me grand exchange gold value of about 33k. 60, 360, 720. So yeah, definitely the plate bodies are. Yeah, I guess we'll just continue to make plate bodies because I'm going to be switching over to Addy anyways. It's simple. I'm not sure if I have enough minutes to get to the end of this, but see can do. If I can get close, I'll be okay, because I figure that I'll get a little bit of a boost in XP from smelting the adamant parts. So I'm not going to be just solely stuck with the XP from the actual smithing itself. I also have no problem with having leftover bars if I calculating on this run. I gonna be Luminite. So it looks like the Anachronia Western line is the best place to find both or adamantite and luminite. I wonder if I have access to that. Should, in theory. Okie dokie, let's see here. So yeah, we're gonna shift to burial armors. I just want to hit 60. That's all I want. Just want to hit 60. If I can get rune, that's a good point for me to kind of like... Well, if I can get rune, potentially calcite, that in my opinion is kind of the ideal situation. Guys, that gets me a T60 armor set. Well, that's not insane. It's enough. This will bring 5 bar. Should be able to craft one set app. This is when I'm XP for both of these sets. It's still not enough. I'm not gonna hit 4. Damn. think I need like another 2 armor sets. Yum. Back. Yeah, I would still get somebody to come to the property. Yep. Yeah. It's trying to. Let's put it this way: intelligent decisions are rarely made in a rush. Um, like it's just I am smithing, so it is a whole lot of me staring at almost the exact same screen. Pretty much. Yep. Riveting content, as I'm sure everybody in stream would agree. How many people are watching? According to YouTube, none. Me too, guys. Me too. If I'm being 100% honest, I'm not exactly paying 100% attention to this either. I am browsing my phone. I'm reading up on some stuff that's going on with Star Citizen. Gosh. I'm gonna have to go down and I'm gonna have to mine some more mithril. Well, no, I'll have to mine more. Take. How many bars would it? bonkers. Looking at the cost for a full set of masterwork, it's just absurd. I would need 610 copper, 1800 iron, 1200 coal, 600 mithril, 600 adamantite, 1800 luminite, 1200 runite, 600 orichalcite, 600 dracolith, 600 necrite, 600 phasmatite, 1200 banite, 600 light animica, 600 dark animica. It's like the last tier of ore. It's essentially a crystal. That's bonkers. Such a high cost. The total ore cost is approximately 26 mil GP, but the full sale of the set is roughly 57 mil GP. So you're making approximately across the entire construction of the set about 29 mil. Which is nothing to scoff at. That is a lot of cheddar. Okay, 5,600 XP. I think only sets, and at 20 bars a piece, that's 60. Done, that'll start in adamantite. Which I will approximately 377 bars. Not like, none of these are particularly hard to get. They are just like, it is a time sunk sort of issue. It's like, how long is this going to take me to mine all this stuff? Because they're reasonably easy things to get. It's just a matter of having to go mine the stuff, having to transport it back to your bank to store it until you can utilize the full thing. Because I'm Ironman, what I'm having to do is I have to go mine all the ore, I have to bring it back, I have to smelt it, and then I have to craft the armor. So I am having 100% all by myself. Now, I have to take into consideration that if I make the burial sets, I don't have to purchase them. Like the guide that I'm reading on, saying, or the calculator saying, it's saying basically to just buy out the set and then craft it from, but Need another like 5 full. To be back. Check and see. Bars I know I only have 5 bars. Biggest problem that tends to pop up is just your transition between each metal. So like existing from say 30 levels 30 to 40, it's perfectly fine because you're working all within the same metal tier, and so it is a relatively consistent experience. If anything, you get better at it as you go on. Issue starts to pop up when you're transitioning. So like for example, right now I'm currently wielding a mithril pickaxe, but the second I go to try to step up to adamantite, I will be taking a speed penalty to how fast I can adamantite because it is a harder material than mithril. So I am slower when and so generally speaking, when you first transition into a metal, what you do is you focus on upgrading your tools as quickly as possible. Specifically your box and then your ore box and then your pickaxe, generally speaking. Just because it's both of them are kind of do that whenever you transition to a new, because it just allows you to smoothen out the upgrade process. I have my lab this weekend, and it makes me sad. Because it's time I've got to take out of my day to go do a bunch of chemistry crap. It's not that big of a deal, realistically speaking. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm not freaking out or anything. I'm not, oh gosh, no, I've got to go. Yeah, gotta go deal with people. Because honestly, our chemistry facilities are fairly enclosed, all things considered. So even then, I'm usually only working ever with another person, just because kind of in COVID slash post COVID protocols, they were supposed to minimize contact between students. gosh, no. I've been recording this entire time. Even more footage to sift through. No, I don't. To give you an idea, the last two streams, like here, let me just take these these 5 video files. How big are these? I have almost 100 gigs of footage to peel through. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I get to start in on tomorrow. Honestly, what I may do is I just may take kind of like an interesting section, or like a couple interesting sections, cut those out and utilize them, and then just toss the rest. Because like half of what I'm doing is literally sitting in one place. Yeah, and mostly what I'm intending for this video to be is just a simple recap. It's a, hey guys, this is what's going on. You know, this is my first week with this new account. This is how far I've gotten, you know. Yes, I did. I honestly was going to use it as kind of like the footnote to the video. Be like, so yeah, you know, all a great week all in all. And then this happened. I had a sudden rush of stupid to the brain. Sudden rush of stupid to the brain. That should be enough ore. The nice thing is I'm about to hit level 43. Level 43, sorry, I am level 40 at 55, I think. I get access to, is it 60? Yeah, at level 60 I get access to the mine. Which will make future endeavor. Smithing gold. Though, to be perfect, it's adamantite armors. Like, the burial armor system is sort of smithing build. Should go finish up my, it's an easy task so I can get the 20k at some point. That really is going to be a big benefit moving forward. But what would 20k get me right now? It'd get me up to 60k? Let's see here. 60k put me. 60k total XP. Put me at about... Gosh, it would actually only give me about 5 levels. Which is still decent. That's nothing to scoff at, but... I keep skipping a beat. Let's see here. So if I want to get to level 60, I have to essentially get 273,000 experience any single build. It's kind of baffling when you think that you can get to level 20 off 1,400 experience, essentially, or 4,500 experience. Yeah, it is. So level 20 is at 4,500. Level 40 is at nearly 40,000. It's about 38,000. And then, well, then you get to level 60, and you're at 273,000. And then level 80 is 1.98 mil. No, level 99 is it right around 13 mil. Yeah, the thing is, XP gain, while it does kind of creep up in terms of how much it takes you to get to any particular level, what does have to factor in is the fact that you are earning more XP with the higher level methods of training the skill. So like, for example, burying a set of adamant burial armor will earn me 4,000 experience just for burying the set. Whereas burying a set of Elder Rune would give me about 192,000. So there is a significant difference. I'm gonna want to do that anyways because it'll give me rep with well. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. I'll almost be able to. Okay, so 1700 XP. getting 600 to 1200. It'll push me slightly over. What's that, guys? Gonna mute myself for this one. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just talking about a couple personal things with a friend. Just didn't need to go broadcasting that to the world. Okay, so we are going to be our 40th, well, at this point, 40 to 50, picking up enough ore to cover our smithing adventure. Should open. Which do I need to make a pickaxe? Is it just one? Two. Because it might be beneficial for me to go ahead and... Okay, that's weird. I don't know what that is. Oh, is that part of the fire making and fletching system? It probably is. Just like, what the heck is this ancient Zygamite? Yep, I have now found one of 60. Okay, and so this stuff smelts at a 1-to-1 ratio, so I want to go ahead and get enough to do the ore box. And then the pickaxe, and then we'll go ahead and come back. Getting those two pieces of equipment is going to be crucial for us moving. Set a level target here. Same with smithing. So for ranged, we're going to set a level target for... Try to get my fence to 60. Okay. Here's that. Let's go ahead, run back, smelt this stuff up real quick, get me the tools that I need. We can come back out here and get the roughly ballpark 377 bars worth to proceed. Now, honestly, it's probably less than that because I have to consider that I'm doing burial armor sets, which technically give XP. But honestly, as I mentioned earlier, having a couple extra bars isn't gonna hurt because eventually once we decide to make Masterwork armor set, it's just bars I don't have to go out and get later. So, hardly the end of the... Good evening. Wait. Sorry if you guys heard the boop. Discord call. Let me go ahead and take the thing. Say Discord. Okay. Cool. So that gets that squared away. So yeah. We need approximately to go from 40 to 60. We're going to need roughly, let's see here, 273. That up. Pop open Cosmos. If level 60 takes 273,702 XP, and level 40's total XP is 37,224, it'll take us approximately 236,518 XP to get from 40 to 60. Oh no, that's including the... That is the difference. Bleh. Brain. Please. So yeah, we need about 236,000. Now... Let's see here, let's pull up... Let's go ahead. Gax going. Sorry guys, I'm having to kind of bounce back and forth between these two things, trying to get it figured out. Pickaxe. So I'll take my other 2 bars. We'll have to come back to upgrade our hatchet as well, but that's fine. Adamant takes 48 bars. And gives approximately 1,200 XP at base. Obviously, we can get Psalm Smith as we get access to higher percentages of respect, but that's kind of what we're going to be starting with. So... having to, like, bounce between windows here trying to figure this out. Okay. Let's pop over here real quick. So a adamant burial armor set would have to forge each of the pieces. This is going to give the 4K, or the 4,800, sorry, 4,080 XP. So you're getting 4,080 XP plus all the experience that it took to get that set to the, it's +2 and everything. So if we have 4,080 XP, go ahead and take a look at how much each of the actual plates themselves. 850, 850, and 1,700 plate bodies. So 3,400 to get it to a +2. Plate bodies for the plate legs. going to be 510, 510, so 1020, and then another 1020, so 2050. What other pieces do we need? Helm, gauntlets, boots. Gauntlets are 170, 70, so that's 340. It's 340. I should just look at the +2 and double it. Um, yeah, so 340, so 680. I think the boots take the exact same amount, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that takes the same amount, so plus 680. Okay, so we have chest piece, pants, gloves, and boots. So the full helm's the last piece, and that gives you 680. So that's, what, 1260? Okay, so 8,060 plus 4,080. So per burial set, you are going to be getting 12,140 for adamant burial specifically. XP. So if we take 236,518 divided by 12,130, that means you would need approximately 19 and a half sets. Round it, say 20, call it good. Or I guess we probably could say 19 because you're gonna earn some XP with the smelting of the actual bars themselves. And there's a chance that we may get a Solemn Smith upgrade at some point. So we'll call it a safe 19. 19 armor sets to go from 40 to 60. I guess it's dumb. Why am I doing this? Why am I going all the way to 60? I would just switch to Rune at 50. Eh. Okay, what's level 50 then? Evaluate this math. Level 50 is 101,000. So let's see here. Set that to X1. X1 divided by... So we actually would only need 5.2 sets. We can probably much more safely say that 5 sets is probably accurate. So at 5 sets, times that by 48 bars a piece, and so that means we're going to need 240 adamant bars in total. And I think we can store 120 ore in the adamant box. Let's see here. Double check that before I actually... Okay, let's see here. Adamant. Yeah, 120. So, is that total or is that per? I'm going to assume. So we're going to need a total of 480 ore altogether, 240 of each. So this is going to take 4 trips, approximately. Do 1 trip adamant, 1 trip luminite, another trip adamant, another trip luminite. So, yeah, pretty straightforward enough. Cool. Thank you guys for bearing with my scatterbrained math. Then we get to do those calculations again for Rune. I actually might go ahead and set up a just an Excel spreadsheet once I end stream tonight and just calculate out how much I'm going to need, because I will be crafting everything from scratch, and so therefore I don't have to, or I have to consider the extra random tidbits of smithing XP that I'll be getting. Just gonna drop these sediment stones. Theoretically, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 24 slots if we've got 4 full, because our total inventory is 28 slots. So we'd have to fill the inventory approximately 5 times to fill the ore box, I believe. It's half of. Go ahead and grab the luminite first. I don't know how much each of the, because this is going to be the biggest issue I think moving forward, is that I'm not entirely sure how much of these ore we would have to mine to make the difference. Between 40 and 50 mining. Because generally speaking, I found that mining tends to keep pace, but that kind of changes if we're doing burial armor, because I'm not entirely sure that it's balanced for burial armor. I think it's balanced just if you're going ahead and mining. Because there's things to consider like double bar chances and stuff like that, especially as you tier of smelting. I think that would be an interesting interesting guide to make, just like a a 1 to 99 mining guide. Roughly exactly how much ore you would need. Probably starting at level 40 once you would get access to adamant. So it'd probably be 40 to 99. Because the problem with doing it from 1 to 40 is that you have things like iron. Iron can always be a little iffy because I think that you still have a... I'm not sure if you have the old failure chance at making a bar like you used to. I don't remember. Sure if that's something that they got rid of with the... We'll probably run this stream a little bit longer. By a little bit, I mean I'm probably going to be heading off here shortly. No, now that I think about it, my roommate's going to be home soon. I need to be able to figure out dinner and stuff for him and I. So, I think this might be where I call the stream. What I'm going to do off stream between now and when I start streaming tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mine up the 40 to 50 range for the luminite and the adamant. Get that done, taken care of. If I have to do any extra mining to make sure that mining keeps parity with smithing, I'll make sure to go ahead and do that while I'm off stream. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to focus in on... Let's see here. Let me look at what's on my to-do list. So... Theoretically, if we wanted to get access to ports, we would prioritize thieving and just pushing for safe cracking, and then we would just do safe cracking until 90. I think. Once my mining and smithing is 60, I'm going to put it down for a little bit because that's going to be well within what I kind of want it to sit at. I guess at that point we'd have to focus on fishing. As much as I dread that. Because focusing on fishing is just going to be super critical moving forward. Because we'll need the sharks, so I need to get to the point where I am to fish for sharks. Okay, but that is where I'm going to go ahead and call the stream. This gives me a little bit of stuff to work on. We're going to go ahead and peel through these mining levels to get to 60 in both mining and smithing. And then tomorrow I need to take care of a little bit of homework on the stream, but I'll go ahead and start stream probably in the afternoon. See you guys then. I do need to get the footage for this week trimmed a little, because I'm supposed to upload a video on Friday, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to do it. So, let's see. I'm horrendously behind on it. So I might have to take tomorrow and just kind of chew through the video a little bit. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining me today. It's been an awesome 2 hours, just kind of chilling, vegging, and working on the Ironman account. And with that, I will chat with y'all. Take care.